Did you know the bread you're eating might have as many chemicals as a yoga mat? Discover the surprising truths about processed foods and what they do to your body.
This is a health channel, people. Wellness.
Associated
Yeah.
with high sugar diet. Another common ingredient used is acetic acid. This is an antimicrobial that's used to prevent mold from growing or to prevent the bread from going off or going stale quicker. It's a vinegar.
Now, what your liver got to do with that, brother? You think your liver could take that out?
Chemical
That's what I'm talking.
that's man-made, not really. It could do it, but it's not doing it in God's creation. God made an organ to work a certain way. Like it's struggling to get this stuff out of us and through us. And cancer may be part of the result of doing this, or obesity, or any of those other things.
Acid in your bread. And what's the three ingredients of bread, brother?
Water, flour, and yeast.
There you go.
That can be used in other types of food production. Acetic acid is not dangerous to human health in the amounts that are used in store-bought bread, but it is part of this perfect storm of chemicals that are used to make bread last way longer than it naturally would. Then we have calcium carbonate. This is a dough conditioner which is used to improve texture and shelf life of ultra-processed bread. So on its own, calcium carbonate is not that bad for you, and in fact, it can be good for you. The issue with calcium carbonate in ultra-processed bread is that it's making something inherently unhealthy quite enticing. Another common sweetener in ultra-processed bread is molasses. This is something which is quite popular with home bakers too. It's a sweetener that has a low glycemic index, so in theory, it would be healthier for you than a refined sugar. It can still spike your blood sugar, especially if it's used in an ultra processed bread that you're naturally going to eat a lot of. Ultra processed food drives people to eat more of it. Another ingredient that you will see on
Ultra's processed food drive people to eat more.
I feel that.
Br-
I did that
Brandon,
today. Go ahead.
today, Brandon said, shit, Jack in the Box Jack in the Box got something on sale. What is Jack in the Box? 1 o'clock. Him and his daughter up there spending their $26 in Jack in the
Yeah.
Box.
On nothing, but go ahead.
Eat the food, driving back. By 3:45, his daughter talking about, I'm hungry again.
You're right. There you go. Yeah.
What just happened?
Nothing. Your body burned it off, but it's no nutrients in the food. It's no real substance in that kind of food. So you eat it, you get full, but sooner or later your mind is gonna be like, I need some more. And it's what she's saying is because the chemicals will tell you you just had this processed food. Get some more processed food.
Correct. Sweetness with a hint of salt will have deers licking their ass off with the damn forests, brother.
Dope
They
fiends.
animals. They
Yeah.
animals. And you the same way, brother.
Right, for sure.
Sweetness with a little hint
Right.
of salt.
Right.
You'll be, ooh, let me get, what's sweet tonight? Ooh, let me get some little sweet.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I
Salt.
ate this morning just 3 slices of bread just because I ate one. I was like, dang, that was pretty good. Went in and got another one. I was like, let me just get one more slice of bread. But something in my mind was telling me I need some more of that. And it was the sugar. It was the sugar in the bread.
In the 1950s, this woman said 30% of America's diet was bread. And in 2025, Brandon ate 3 slices of bread at the house. What restaurant you went to, Brandon?
What you mean, today or yesterday?
Yesterday.
Oh, we got some from Mission Barbecue, the beef brisket.
Okay, what did you get?
Just brisket and fries. We just got brisket and
bread, processed bread, and he had some bread to go with. You had the brisket by itself.
I had the fries, the brisket, and
did you make a sandwich?
Some black beans. No, I ain't make no sandwich. No, I did eat some rolls. We made some rolls too. I had some
30% of Brandon's intake, and that bread that's got sprayed with chemicals.
Right.
Huh?
So does the bread need to say it's organic, or like what labeling should we be looking for on bread? No, because it's just
It's
all
the
the
label.
bread, huh?
You look at your ass. If it look nasty, it's probably healthy for you.
Or hard, like you say, if it's
Yeah.
hard bread.
Yeah, if you need a knife to cut it, it's probably healthy for you.
That's funny. That's true though.
Yeah. How many chemicals these things? Look at all these chemicals on here. She
For
ain't finished
bread.
yet.
Basically, every label of store-bought bread is ascorbic acid. This is a type of vitamin C, which sounds great. The issue with ascorbic acid is that it's used in the manufacturing process as a flour treatment to fortify the dough against a rather aggressive manufacturing process. So it means that we can toss this dough around and slam it against machines and pulverize it in a way that's quite unnatural unless you have all of these ingredients inserted into it.
Now look at this, Brandon. Here's a trick on you. What's vitamin C good for, Brandon?
What's vitamin C good for? I don't know. Vitamin C is good for your body. It gives you energy in a way, like it. I don't know what you mean. Go ahead.
Vitamin C, I think people use that for the immune system.
Okay.
It,
Yeah,
it
immune
goes
system.
good on
Okay.
the immune system. So they could put on the package, this bread is loaded with vitamin C.
Yeah.
But what was the reason they put vitamin C in the bread, Brandon?
So they can toss the dough around and it can be bumping around with people's hands and just all kind of stuff, and it'll be okay.
So is that profit over health?
Yes, for sure.
But they dressed it up in a pretty little bowl and presented it like they was giving you something.
Right.
Nah, they want to be able to drop that bread on the floor and pick it back up.
There you go. Or leave it out a little longer than it should be, and it'll still be okay because you got the chemicals in there.
Yeah.
Preservative.
Emulsifying everything. Don't it? When you have a emulsify, don't it bubbles up?
Yeah.
So that should keep everything loose and bubbly.
Right.
Used in store-bought bread is L-cysteine hydrochloride.
And I've
which
seen
is
this on
derived
labels.
from duck feathers or human hair.
Oh,
It's
wow.
an amino acid which is used to prolong shelf life and also enhance the flavor of processed foods. The FDA says that this is actually safe for human health, but it is widely regarded as just gross. You also have bleach, which is added to the bread to make it look whiter. So this can be done by adding chlorine dioxide gas to the
Something
flour
wrong with us.
before it reaches the manufacturing plant. We also have azodicarbonamide, which is used as a bleach and as a foam expander to give bread a fluffier feel. This is an ingredient that's also used in vinyl flooring and yoga mats to give it a squishy feel. The FDA says that it's safe to use in small amounts, but the EU and Australia.
Hold on, Brett. How many loaves of bread you ate today?
I had 3 slices early today. And I finished off, we did some more rolls. So I had a lot of bread today. So I had a lot.
Bouncing, so your ass
Yeah, it was bouncing.
today,
Yeah.
So your ass gonna be bouncing today on that bounce. On that bounce, they put it in there.
And to think about the slices of bread that I got, it's really soft. You could tear it, like it's really soft, like they're saying. I'm just thinking about the chemicals and what they've done to it to make it that way. Sweet, woo! Like I said, I had 1 slice. I said I gotta have another slice. I didn't even have anything with it.
You get a whole whitey laid out. Brandon take that bread he got, wrap the thing like what's that spray foam you got with the dude spray it turns into rubber.
I don't know what do you mean?
A flex of sprayer flex or something.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name of it, but I know what you're talking about.
Wrapped around the fish like sprayer pricks. That's what Brandon like. All these chemicals, pull it apart. Brandon,
yeah, and it's good. It's just not good for you. Yeah,
that's what bread.
All that sugar is triggered my mind to like that and want that.
Every time Brad pick up a biscuit, he think it's a cloud. He's biting into a cloud and gay shit like that.
No, you're right. I don't know if you've seen interviews where people from other countries, it's been some rappers, they'll say, I don't even eat this bread because y'all bread is too sweet. Like it turns them off. They don't even want to fool with a lot of our products just because over in there in the UK or wherever, their bread, their products aren't laced with all this stuff like ours is. And we wonder why we have high obesity rates or just a lot of kids with ADHD and behavioral issues. Like it's hard to function as a regular human when you got all this stuff in you.
kick it back to the old school. Get you some heavy whipping cream. Get you some white lily flour and make your own biscuits.
Yeah.
Or get you some buttermilk. Get you some flour, a little salt, a little baking soda.
Yeah.
And make you some biscuits at the house.
People not doing that.
Now, your biscuits would just have a tenth of the chemicals listed on it. It's still gonna have them in there.
Yeah.
But you'll have a tenth. You won't have a whole collection.
What have you made biscuits lately? Like, when's the last time you made biscuits? Because I made some from scratch. I made some from scratch and did a video a long time ago. But when I made it, I tried to use, this is when I was vegan and I was using cleaner ingredients. So when I made it, but I wasn't using anything. I just was using using alkaline. Use alkaline. Okay, I think I did use vegan butter. So that technically that's not. But hear me out. I'm just saying the biscuit doesn't taste the same Church's biscuit or a Hardee's biscuit. It just tastes regular. It just tastes plain. You can add flavor to it. And you can add different things to it, but that's the issue. Like, we have a lot of sugar and chemicals in our food.
The issue is, he said he made a vegan biscuit, thinking it's supposed to taste like a Crisco biscuit. man, you ain't gonna taste like that. Ain't no Brandon making a gluten-free biscuit. It's gonna taste good. And blame it on the biscuit.
It wasn't bad, but my point is, it's a whole different experience. It just tastes like clean bread, so it don't have I don't know. It's hard to explain, but my brain was like, something. This is not what I'm expecting. So you get what I'm saying? Like how you put it, it's funny.
Between Bojangles biscuits and homemade biscuits. Bojangle biscuits, a big booty butt popping on the screen. Homemade biscuits, booty your face popping. You can't touch. That's the difference.
Okay.
So, brother, which one you ready to have?
The one that I can touch at home.
Oh, okay. There you go. So both of them will get. Hey, woo! Look at that, woo! But one is a little better.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it's got a little more. Is the depth in flavors, taste is better. Yeah.
There are a lot of issues that's facing the Black community, from relationships between mother and father and the failure of passing down standards, integrity, and duty, from the lack of education or the debt load from higher education. Go to school, they say, but no opportunity on graduation day. From incarceration to low-skill occupation that marches in gentrification. Well, the time has come. It's time for a change. My book, From Zero to 200K, will outline the steps I use to change my social and economical status. Learn the steps I took to lower my expenses. Learn the steps I took to increase my income. Learn the steps I took to increase my credit and keep a good credit score. Learn about how I generate wealth. Most importantly, how I got God involved in my life. By the time you finish this book, you'll be ready to control your finances with a renewed vigor, knowing that you can accomplish your goals if you apply yourself and make good decisions over the long term. From 0 to 200K with faith, relationships, strippers, jobs, college, hustles, and heartbreak taught me about finance. It's a must read for every Black person in America. Hit the link below and let's get to work.